Alright, I'm going up to the Gibson stump, to the area that the howl came from last night. Siren call. One thing I will point out, I didn't film it while I was down there, but that big rock right there seems to have come from right there. And I don't know how it could roll from there to down there. If it was going to roll, it would go down there where that tin and other metal was sitting at. I'm pretty sure there used to be sticks on this, and they're now gone. Look at that. This stick here is shoved up underneath this root. Look at that. Underneath of it. I guess it just fell and crawled back in there. I got more video I probably ain't even want to show because there's a couple sticks down there. And we seen a stick, a couple smears in the mud too, but nothing definite. But up here is where that's fresh. Looks like maybe the ball of a foot or possibly even a knuckle print. Look how cleared out this trail is too. You know, leaves on each side of it, but the trail's bare. Ah, cool. Pretty sure these mushrooms are edible. I'm gonna look them up and make sure. What are they? I can't remember what they're called now. Here comes the bulldozer. My glow sticks are still here. I'm taking them back. These sticks are new. I've got it documented on the other video. Where I put these here, but this is new. And these, there's three sticks, three glow sticks, right? A shell and then this thing on top of the shell. Look, these are even weaved. That's weaved in there. That is too cool. Give me a picture of that. Look at that bulldozer. Let me take them glow sticks back out with me. They do have batteries in them. Hey, this is new too. This big old tree is down. It's rotten and it could have happened in a storm, I suppose. But look how this branch is pulled down here, and this could be natural again. This branch is pulled down here and there's a big bare spot behind it. And if we sitting in that bare spot, this is where we would be looking, which I don't know how good it's picking up on camera, but you can see where I sit down there and definitely see where I walk. Maybe that's something new they done. Again, the tree's rotten, so it could have fell naturally. Walk on up. The ground's harder than I thought. It's been raining. Last night I got the siren call, and it sounded like it came from up here, but I was in the house. And that looks like something's been digging this out. Now, that could be any type of critter, skunk or a coon looking for grubs. But I would reckon a booger does that too. Dude's got one of his arms missing. The skull's still up in the tree. Now right in here, where the gift stump is, and underneath this tree, see all these, and some of these limbs are pulled down. You see the bend in them, they're pulled down and held down by these logs, and it's all clear up underneath of it. Whenever a tree loses its leaves, a lot of them just fall straight to the ground, right? I mean, look, all around this tree there's leaves, but it's clear underneath here. They've got a little bit of cover in front of them, They can see me perfect down there. They can throw rocks and hit my roof down there, which, while I'm at it, see if we can spot any rocks while we're up here. The loud yell that I heard this many years back, there used to be you can still see this log, how it's rotten. And it wasn't decayed this much. It was more like this part up here. And there was a huge footprint in it. This is where I found my first track ever. Right there in the middle of that log. It's like I just stepped on that log. I think it kind of messed up doing it. Oh, there's all kinds of leaves on that roof. I'll be able to tell if there's any rocks there now or not. I want to look above the barn too, because there's been a lot of stuff going on at the barn. There's a break. It's an older break. I could have possibly done that. Although I try not to do such things. Look at this. That rock there hasn't been there very long. There's leaves and stuff underneath of it. And an X on top of it. What they like to do is, and I was in the garden yesterday, is that they like to roll these rocks off the hill. I'll show you. Like I'm down here in my garden working. Every once in a while I hear something like this. They're a lot better than me at rolling rocks down the hill. Shouldn't be that hard with gravity and all, right? Alright. This is what I'll hear. And that actually happened to me once yesterday. Huh. It's interesting. Newish. But today I think I'm going to definitely going to get out in the garden for a couple hours. Poke around in it. Maybe I'll have one come by. I think they're pretty close. I think they're at Stinky Holler. And that's where I want to go this evening. This is another one of their hangout places here and above the barn. All the time here. Stuff hitting the barn roof, and actually I walked up the creek a while ago. Said I've got it on video, but didn't find too much interesting. But one thing that I did find interesting, and I'll film it from up here. Look here. All this. This is one of their spots. That's their blind. That's their human observation post. They can sit right here and watch me in the garden. But I've heard a lot of stuff hitting this barn roof and things smacking the barn. The tin down below the barn. I walked down there to look for tracks, and there is a trail coming up. Right there's some old tin I've got stacked up. That's, I think, what we've been hearing them banging on. But look at this right here. See if I can get it. Big, huge stick. There's no trees over top of the barn. The trees are all way back here, right? I think they threw that stick over there, and it's actually penetrated the top of the barn. It's sticking through the barn roofing, which is quite rude of them, actually. I'm going to have to fix that now. And that barn's got a steep roof, so like I said, I've heard other things hit it, but rocks or whatever that hits it would roll off there, right? Let's see, 9.5 minutes in this video. I'm just going to film behind me as I walk out, maybe up the hill a bit. See if I catch anything peeking at me. I'll try to keep this camera as steady as possible, but it's not real easy. Here's another limb that's pulled down underneath a log. I don't know where this came from. I don't see the root system. What do you smell, girl? She's such a good girl. She never barks or anything. Hardly ever barks. I mean, she does bark. She's a fully functioning dog, and but she don't do it very often. I bet I could count, on both my hands, how many times I've actually heard her bark, and that's really good because a loud dog would not exist very long around these creatures. A dog that alerts you, barks at them whenever they come around, it's not going to make it very long in a situation like this, or an area with boogers in it. I think the boogers would shut that dog up pretty quick, and in the best way they know how. Pretty much all my dogs that I've had, they're not being big barkers. I'm talking about my Rottweiler I had. He died of old age. He wasn't a big barker. He would bark when people came around. And that's what you want him for. And Opie, he was the German Shepherd. Highly intelligent dog. I wish I could have got him from a pup. But he wasn't a big barker at things, except for, people, again. Both of those were males. Opie was fixed. Bailey's female, and she gets along with everybody. She's never met a stranger, booger or human. I'm gonna take these out with me. I'm gonna look these guys up and make sure what I'm getting into on them. I cannot remember that name to save me right now. I'll look them up, or it'll come to me. I've always called them pumpkin mushrooms, or orange mushrooms. But I guess by now you all know that how I name things, obviously. Up here and look at the old human observation post. There's a cleared out spot here. Of course, there's a spider web right there, so nobody's been using it, but look, cleared out really good behind it. In front of it, nothing but leaves. Behind it, just all cleared out. I think they do that so they won't make much noise. Can't really tell if that's been added to or not, but again, you look straight down on where I sit at. And that's why I call that the human observation post. Right, pretty girl? Let me get you another bath, huh? Get her a bath. Big head. Alright guys, I suppose that's all for now. Like I said, there's a couple smears down here and some interesting tracks. Old, well, maybe not older, but where they had stepped in the creek. We've got about 2 minutes before this will shut off this video on YouTube for whatever reason. About 16 minutes is the limit on. Probably something I could figure out. But yeah, I think 16 minutes is long enough on any video. Yeah, that big rock there came from up there. Now, how would it roll to get right there? I guess that's where it came from. I don't see any other place it could have came from. Unless it came up there. There's a place there. I think Bailey might be doing that though. Look, it hasn't, I mean, it hasn't been there, but days at the most. But right here you got this kind of washed out deal, and right here it's kind of a washed out deal. Pretty good size of fatties a track. But with the water, I mean, it just washes them out quickly. Like I said, the smear was down there. So that's that. This limb over here is new too, but it could have came out of a pine easily. Even though I broke out most of these limbs. Actually, that's not even a pine limb. What is that? It looks like it's off a maple. It's not a pine. I don't know. Alright. Y'all have a blessed day.